Okay, here's a quick tutorial on how to put together the steps for the cryo floor. Here's the base piece, and the first step is a curve step. So there's actually two of those pieces here. So you want to first lay out those, and if you line them up with the holes that are in the base, and then you want to take your fronts. So you have different size front pieces that are cut, and the front pieces have these legs on them, and you want to get the one with the shortest legs, and you're going to insert that piece into those slots and then down into the floor. So I'm trying to do this with one hand while holding the camera. And you want to do that on both sides. Go over to the side and do it over here. Should slide right down in there. And then what you want to do is then you want to glue those pieces together and then raise this first piece up like that. So there should be a gap, and you want to glue that piece to there. So you want to glue those all together at that point. And then from there it's just like building a stair step. So I have all the stair pieces from the biggest to the shortest. So I just kind of line them all up, and I'm going to start with the biggest first, and that piece should fit right on top of that front. See that? And then I'm going to take my second stair piece, and I'm going to set my camera down, and I'm going to put my second stair piece in position while that's right there. So that just goes down into those slots and then into there, and then I would glue that together right there. And again, a little glue is all you need. You just kind of brush it on, and then it should hold it together. Here's kind of a top view. You can kind of see how that works together. And then you just keep building. So I'll do kind of a dry fit here for you with a couple more stairs. Next piece will fit on top. And again, just glue that together, and you can kind of see how the stairs are starting to be built up. Okay? And then for the back piece, I'll just kind of show you how those go together. So you have three pieces. The top one with the least number of cuts in it is this piece. This piece is the layer right underneath, and then this is the back wall panel. So we'll start with the back wall panel, and it fits down into the grooves just like that, and you can glue that into place. And once you build the stairs all the way up, the next to last step is going to be this big piece right here. This is the next to last step. It's a large piece with a hole in it, and then that piece anchors in. There's a tab and a slot system here that these go in. So I'm going to put my camera down and put this together here. So this is kind of how this looks. I put the next to last stair step piece in there. It's all the way tucked into that point. Locks in to that, and again, if you just were to glue that, that would make that more rigid. And then finally your top stair piece, which is the large piece, would then go on top. So again, this would go on top of this, and then there are tabs on the top that would fit down in. So it locks in place like so. And then again, if you glue it all together, that will hold together nicely. And then if you look on the side, this is for the rail system that goes along the edge, and there are rail pieces, and you can just kind of pick them out they're pretty straightforward to tell what they are. They have little tabs on some of them. Some are cut out, some are not. And there's also an optional ramp piece that you can put in that would go down over here. So I could put the ramp piece in and then put a ramp, and it's made so you can cut it off at whatever point you need to cut it off at to stop your ramp. But then these pieces, so like this rail piece that would go in here, so this is the largest rail piece, and you can kind of see the opening here, and those just insert like this, and then you'd glue that on in the front. And then you just kind of look for the openings and what goes where, and kind of just piece it together using the pieces that are here. Should be pretty self-explanatory with what goes where. It's like this piece right here would fit right in this spot. You'd have another one of those on the other side. And again, with just a little bit of glue, and you can just tape it to clamp it. Those fit in those positions and glue all up together. So hopefully that helps you get your piece all up and running. Then you just have two other pieces of mat board. One is for the front curve part of the step that glues on the fronts. And then you have this side piece that goes here, and then another side piece that goes here. Now there is going to be an opening right here, and the back is all open because in the shots there's light that comes out of the side and the back, so you could put like a piece of blue plexiglass. You could cut it out to fit in there, so that way the blue light is shining out of the back and the front, and then all of your lights can come up through the hole there. It can then go through the back hole and up through the hole that's in the bottom, to then put lighting all through that rail area. So and the one last piece that there's this square piece, or it's slightly rectangular, but it is a way to prevent light from leaking out of this side. So there's a little groove slot that goes into there, and this piece then just locks into that position in the back of the wall. So it would go in there and then block light from coming back into that main area, and then it tucks right up against this piece. But that's it. That's kind of how it looks, and that's your tapered stair.